Always sounds great. So much better. All right, so let's get back to the session. Test, test, test. Okay. I should just... Yeah, I'll do it this way. Okay. Now you're probably able to hear me more because, yeah, because of the polar pattern of the microphone. So, anyways, guys. So what we did yesterday, I'm trying to see if we're supposed to record those again or not. No, I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna do a critical listening session, just like what I'm going to do. I'm gonna open up an audio. I'm gonna speak about what I hear. I'm just gonna speak about what I hear. I'm just gonna play it one time, and I'm gonna record my microphone. This is the Ian session notes. This is the Ian Kirkpatrick, actually critical session notes. This is the Ian Kirkpatrick method. He's just recording and he's just listening and recording. Okay, so that way we're gonna have like a to-do list for ourselves. I want to just go all the way back to this in the beginning, and I just want to listen, do the critical listen session, and identify what I need to do next. I'm gonna record a bunch of things though. Let's do. Only the vocals. We're not gonna talk about other stuff. Volume balance issues in both parts. I'm gonna listen to that part again. Sorry guys, sorry to do that, but I just want to like type exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm just gonna like speak on a microphone. Good, but too loud. Look in my face. Look in my part is not loud enough. Face part is too loud. Gain automation. It's what you do, baby. Okay, so right now this is what I hear. I'm not gonna go through the rest of the stuff. I'm just gonna listen what I have. Only the vocals. Okay, we're not gonna talk about other stuff. Delete that. Good, but too loud. Yeah, too loud. Look in my face. Look in my part is not loud enough. Face part is too loud. Gain automation. Okay, that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, I'm sorry guys, like, you know, the session, this is like a real session, so I'm not gonna be, I'm thinking if I just lower, if it's gonna be enough, but I'm still gonna have to gain match some parts. So what we're gonna do today, again, see, the critical listening session decided for me. I don't just, you know, show up to a session and like, sometimes I have a pre-mindset, of course, I know what to do, but this time I seriously just showed up, you know, it's like 11. Yeah, I haven't even had a breakfast yet, so, oh, that's how I decide. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna do gain automation with my eyes. With my eyes, okay? These are the doubles, right? What do you think about the loudness? Do you think, oops, so what I'm going to, so since these are the same note, what I'm going to do when I do the gain automation with my eyes, since these are exactly the same notes, and I'm not going to look at the rest because those are harmonies, their loudness are going to look different. So I'm just doing the doubles now, and I am exaggerating the zoom. I'm zooming in, and I just get rid of this thing. This is how I do it. So I'm just going to do it with my eyes. I know all of them are at the same height, so I just have to make sure that I have some balance. Okay, this one is not bad. Maybe a little bit. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to match these and this, 1 and 2. Okay, guys. So see, do you see it? Okay, great. This is nice. Awesome. And this one, no, they are match. How about this one? Yeah, I'm gonna do it by my with my eyes, guys. Great. Okay. So for this one enters a little bit late, but I'm not gonna be worried about that. Should I be worried about that? Oh, it's fine. A little bit variation is actually not bad. Okay, that's it. So now I'm moving on to the number 3 and 4. 3 and 4. I just again I want to make sure there's like consistency, but like I work in pairs. Work in pairs, guys. Sometimes you might want to zoom in, zoom out, but always work in pairs because your goal is just to, make sure your pairs are in balance. You always want to work in pairs. I mean, I'm not gonna like explain you why you want to work in pairs. Like that's just like 101. If you're a beginner, like then you can go look at those beginner stuff, then you can understand. But yeah, or you could just like start doing it. You can just trust the resource here, which is me, and just start doing it, bro. I keep calling you guys bro, but you're not. I'm sure you're not a bro. I'm sure there's some other girls stalking me, trying to. Yeah, I'm sure. Stalking is good, by the way. I stalk best producers always. I stalk every producer, actually. I don't pick. Because there's so much you can learn from people, no matter what. Okay, see, these, I feel like these are nice. Same volume. And this one is a little bit, these two, I feel like these are a little bit weak. Let's just create that consistency. The reason we do that later on when we compress, I mean, we probably want to compress that or limit that. When we do that, we're just going to have a better signal. That's all. More balance. We just do it for the balance. Okay, now I got more consistency. Okay, so that's it. This part is done. Don't overthink. Now I'm moving on to the green ones. uh, yeah, option. I press an option and scroll up on Ableton so I can actually zoom in. So now again, I'm gonna work in pairs, guys. Okay, look at this. So when you look at this doubles, you see the consistency, right? But when I go to the harmonies, look, where's the consistency? It's gone. So this one is like too loud. So we do this. Yeah, most people will just like slam a compressor. Bro, like, well, you can go do it with the compressor, but you don't have to use a compressor. If you know how to use it, that's good. But you probably don't know how to use it. So just, yeah, do it by hand. If you don't overthink. This is like, see? This one, not bad. So do I see some consistency here? Like I have some volume issues here are here. I'm gonna make this one. I want to listen what I'm going to do, guys. I'm gonna cut this, and these parts are not loud enough. I'm gonna do it by again with my ears. I mean, with my eyes. You want to benefit from both of your ears and your eyes. And then Command F. I'm good now. That way, I already have the consistency. Look. Great. And then sometimes you might want to like zoom out to see. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna select this 4 option. Again, I'm spending good amount of time on the backgrounds. Who said that background look is not so important? I disagree with you guys. I will fight you on that. Background vocals later are gonna give me all the consistency that I need so my lead vocal can shine. Everybody has their own methods, I guess, but I need that pop music consistency. And I don't make K-pop, you know. You know. Actually, K-pop has like pretty consistent vocals, yeah. K-pop really good actually for background vocals, like to understand what these guys are doing. I think K-pop's a good genre to learn this stuff. Even if you don't want to make K-pop, you should go learn from those legends. What did I do? Okay, see, this was too loud, so I turn it down because these are in pairs, right? I'm looking at these files. This one was too loud. Later, one side is gonna be too loud, other side is gonna be like too not so loud. So then you're gonna understand why we're doing this. Okay, so great. So I want more consistency. So what I want, what I do, guys, I put a marker. Look, these are all really cool tricks here. Okay, so this is my marker, right, guys? What is this? It's a marker. So I just want to make sure after the marker, the length is the same. Again, nobody's like gonna give you like these tricks. So this one, the reason this one is like long is because the sample is here. It's supposed to start here. No, that's wrong. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm like putting that marker just so I can match everything. Don't worry, this is not gonna like, okay, see, much better. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I put the marker, and this is, yeah, this one I put the marker. Do you see this, guys? Do you see what do you understand what I'm trying to do here? Okay, great. So I match the length of it. And since it's background vocals, your tightness is important. Your tightness is more important than your pitch, actually. Because then they're gonna sound sloppy. So, not sure about this length. Okay, not bad, not bad. I mean, I'm gonna tighten some more. Because, like, I really don't like sloppy work when it comes to background vocals. Because I know it makes a huge difference. Now, this one, yeah, a little bit maybe. I want to see if it's, yeah, okay, great, great, great. We did a good job. Okay, so now we are at this point. Look at this, guys. Do you see? Do you see what's happening here? Look, I have my marker on, and this goes all the way here. Do you understand what I'm trying to do here? Or is it like extra work for you? If it's extra work for you, then yeah, I have no words. Yeah, I just have no words. Like I said, I put my marker here, and then rest, I just squeeze the rest like this. Exactly, that's what I'm doing exactly. And to smooth out this tail, just like the others, I use this method. See, it's great, right? So don't wait, nothing is like poking out like that. And then this one is too long again, only because like this one starts a little bit late. Yeah, why not put them at the same length? Yeah, exactly. And this one, I'll put the marker here. The reason you put your first marker here, so that way you can just, each time you go to that same dot and squeeze it there. This is like a super nice workflow for you if you're using Ableton. And this one is pretty good. I'm not gonna touch this one. Yeah, again, you don't have to overthink. So now I'm gonna listen if I have more consistent vocals and the tightness is there. I just want to see if the tightness is there. And the loudness consistency. First, I want to listen standalone. Leave me like that. Leave me like that. Leave me like that. I like that. I like that. I have a oh my god, like I have no verse. Just this is so balanced right now. Leave me like that. And I'm gonna add like a whisper on top of it. Leave me like that. I'm just gonna add that whisper because I have the body of the background vocals, but I don't have the whisper of it. Let me like that. I don't have the like that. Do you understand what I mean? The transient of those words. I don't have the transients because only because the notes are loud enough, and that's why I'm just gonna add a transient on it. Let's just do it right away. Yeah, why not? So we got the consistency. At least we got the, even if you listen to the background vocals standalone, they're still gonna sound nice. So you're gonna have that consistency. But we can always add it later. Let's not add it late now because we have a task, right? What is my critical listening session says to me? Volume inconsistencies. So again, now we're going back to our session. I'm just gonna look for volume inconsistencies. Okay, so look at this. This is tight. This is nice. This is like weak. Weak, my brother. This is weak. This is nice. But this one is weak now. Yeah. I'm trying to match it with this one. Look, now I got that thickness. 1 second, guys. My egg cooker's doing its job. Yeah, best way. I love my egg cooker so much. I love my egg cooker, my best helper. I don't really have time to cook anymore. I don't order food from outside because it's expensive. I use that money for I use that money for plugins, to be honest. But yeah, most people wouldn't do that. Yeah, they would just use that money for outside. Yeah, to just spend on other weird stuff, and then they will just complain that, but I can't afford the plugins. Of course, bro. So you've been spending all your money on socializing and all that stuff. Of course, you can afford it. So I'm just done helping people with the plugins. Yeah, just put the work in, bro. Exactly. I'm never gonna give any of my plugins to anybody ever again. Good luck. Good luck socializing. I didn't get to socialize because I spend my money on plugins. This is my choice, and I'm happy with my choice. But if you're not happy with your choice, then you shouldn't complain about it. Like, why are you complaining about it, right? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm talking right now, but I'm also doing the work. I'm just like right now with my eyes and while I'm watching those. So if I'm just talking, I'm not just talking. I'm also getting work done. Yeah, that's important. Get work done. It's so important, guys. Okay. The amount of time that I spend on these little details. Yeah, proud of me. Not gonna say anything else, just proud of me. So these, I wanna fatten these up, but I may actually go back on that because I remember like these last lines were a little bit strong. So let's talk about the sound of our perceived ears, guys. Our ears have the perception, right? So if the note is like long like this, our ears are gonna think, oh, it's loud. But if the notes are like small like this, na 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 na, so our ears are gonna think they're not loud enough. So I want you to know one thing here. So I know I created this consistency, but I created this consistency for the compressor because compressors don't have that feeling. Only we have that feeling. So compressors is gonna like perceive this as a like equal, but your ears probably are gonna think, oh my god, these sections are loud. So just letting you know, there's a difference between you and compressor. The way compressor listen to the work and the way you listen is some completely different. So again, here you're gonna have to like wear too many hats and make decisions. So if I'm gonna use like a limiter or a compressor here, then I'm making my decision. I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna go for a limiter. I'm not gonna use a compressor. So I'm gonna go for a limiter, right? I know that I'm gonna use like some volume balancing tool. Then I have to give something as consistent as I can to that, and then I can do some tweaks after that. Because if it's like too like low, if I just do it by my ear, and if it's like not loud enough, limiter is gonna bring it up anyways, right? And that's gonna be like a fake bring up. So this is like a more smoother way. Again, you don't have to do this. You can just slam a compressor or a limiter. You don't really have to, you know, be here. But yeah, in future, I know like these videos will help to some serious people, you know. Yeah, I'm just like putting these out there. That's all. Okay, so now I'm on the section. Do you see this now, guys? Like, do you remember like those were like so loud? These, yeah, this is too loud to my ear. I mean my eyes. I'm gonna back off. This one, not bad. Not bad. I may actually cut these and make this loud. Look, the trick here is no, because like small, right? Now I'll make those more loud. And then I use this tool, fade in, fade out. Great. Now I have a more consistent signal. And this one is poking out too much. I'll just do it this way. Okay, I'm checking. Great. Would I do this if it was a client work? No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't, guys. Okay, this one now it sounds like not very loud. Okay. This one, I want to increase it like this. And this one, I want to increase it. Look, I already cut these. I don't know why I didn't continue. Probably I didn't trust my ears. Probably my ears were tired and I didn't trust the performance of my ears and I didn't continue, but it was the right move actually. Okay, so now I'm just gonna look for more consistencies. Yeah, I'm gonna increase it. I'll just a little bit touch this one. Okay, so again, since I'm gonna run it through limiter later on, let's listen. If it's too bad, maybe I change my mind later on and I won't run it through any limiter. Maybe I'm just gonna like how it sounds. That's also an option. Where is that? Okay. I'm just gonna listen now. Limit like that. I wanna look at my leader. Look at my face. Okay, let's look at the meter. Limit like that. Great consistency. Look at that. A little bit left and right inconsistencies. Look at my face. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? There's some of the phase are still like, yeah, we need to. I feel like these are two sounds super. Look at my face. Yeah, because of the resonance, because of the resonances I have here, and that on those noise. Look at my face. I already hear the resonance, by the way. Thank you, my ears. My ear training pays off. Look at my face. This one is nice, but this one I hear the resonance. Guys, I hear the resonance on these ones. Face. What I'm gonna do? Yeah, we can do like an EQ treatment. Per Q. We can do something like that. Let's do it, guys. We have it right now. But you know, I'm not mixing yet. Yeah, let's just do it. It's on. I already did the stuff. I just want to see the resonance because I hear it here. I'm gonna probably put like a dynamic. I'm just gonna get it out of the way, guys. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. See? That's the one. Look at my face. Yeah. Look at my face. That's why that face sounds loud because of the resonance. Oh my god, am I recording? Recording 20 minutes. Okay, great. I thought I'd stop recording. Okay. So again, so you know what happens, like, you know, you can just lower the volume of it. But you know, like when you put it like a compressor, you know, you just make the decision. Like you see that, right? The reason the face sounded loud because of the resonance. Look at my face. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do my move. Option, drag it down, and shift option. And I'll just do this, moving my scroll cursor. And I'll just double click option shift. Oh, I wish it recorded my moves here, but. Look at my face. Yeah. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at this, guys. Look at my face. Look at my face. Much better. Look at my face. Look at my face. Do you see how like even this microphone is? Look at my face. Even the S's are so good. Look at my face. 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 That's the Zulus. Look at my face. And here. Look at my face. And here. Look at my face. 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 I'm not mixing this yet. I'm gonna control those later. What's gonna happen, guys? I'm actually gonna duck those because my lead vocal, I want lead vocal to have that warm, so I'm probably gonna duck those, balance those really nice, you know. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. Yeah. Look at my face. I'll probably, oops. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. So when I do this, by the way, I'm using shortcuts to make it fast. By the way, when I do this, it looks like a multi-band compressor. Look at my face. See, I'm getting rid of all of that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Look at my face. Look at my face. I recently discovered this like plugin called Rezo. I think Rezo is really good, guys. I mean, I always do my stuff with ProQ, but that plugin is like good, like really, really. And again, I don't do high pass. Oops. So what I do, I just go here like this, double click. Again, I use my shortcuts, and then I go until where I cut. Yeah, I also add this one. So I go all the way down again, just so you know. I don't use high pass filters. Yeah, just so you know, it's just a preference, guys. I don't use it. You can use it. Do whatever you want with it. I don't want to debate with people. Hey, like, oh, it doesn't make a difference if you don't know the difference. If you can't hear it, even the difference. Well, I can't hear the difference. The meter is gonna know the difference, bro. So please, like, please don't try to like compete with the meters. Like, I did all that stuff so meter can know that, okay, that's like a close to an even signal. Let's not squash it harder. The reason I did all that stuff because meter is not gonna know. You know, like think like an engineer, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, so now if I didn't have this stuff, I mean, yeah, I have all the body, but again, I'm not gonna need all that body. I'm not gonna need that low stuff. I'm not gonna need that body. I only need some of this section, and I may actually duck some of those. Probably I'm gonna do some adjustments here. Did you see like how good it was, this microphone? Like editing was so easy. Like I never want to replace this microphone. TLM wanted, I'm not returning it, guys. That's it. Yeah, I'm keeping it because it's just so easy to record the background vocals. Like I can't believe it's so good, you know? Look at my face. And I have all the details of that mid-range if I need. It sounds great. Oh my god, it will be a nightmare. Imagine I record this with SM7B. Oh my god. Oh my god. It will sound like a nightmare. Awful. Look at my face. Look at my face. Great. Look And again, if I turn it off, I have all the body. Great. Again, just because I don't need that many those. Actually, you know, I want to be like back off. Oh, I want to back off from it a little. This one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know how I set the width of this thing? I look at the fundamental node and I decide on the shape, and then I go like this, mouse up and down, and decide. I look at the shape of it, guys, and I make it a little bit more dull, just like a multi-band compressor. Look, this is a good spot. So if this was like this, it was not going to catch anything. So make it wide. Because fundamental notes, again, I can't believe it. Like, nobody talks about this stuff. Like, you're gonna see a lot of people that are just jumping into an EQ and just doing it without explaining anything. Like, this is how you actually cut the fundamentals, and fundamentals is the biggest one. So when you're handling the fundamentals, you just want to use like a wider stuff. And I can't believe like nobody taught me this. I'm like, bro, like I don't understand why you will just do this. Now, like it should make sense to you. Because the fundamental, look how big it is. This is how you want to do it. That's why most producers are using multi-band. Wait, I don't know, understand this. Okay, multi-band. Most producers are using multi-band compressor for the low mid area, just because the fundamental is big. Like that's the logic. Again, nobody taught me this logic, and like, bro, just tell me the logic of it. This is the logic, guys. So again, the reason I do this is because the fundamental is a huge node. It's wide. And reason I do this because I don't want to cause any phase cancellation. I don't want to change the phase of the whole thing. Why would I mess it up, right? Because all that phase issues adds up on top of each other, and later on, that's gonna cause you like all that stuff, the loudness, that's gonna just cause you loudness. Well, do you want to sacrifice? Like I just can't pay attention to these details, and I don't spend that much time. You see that? Like it's just so high pass filter. I spend the same amount of time on high pass filter, and this is like the same thing. Yeah. So it's like, you know what? Let me explain you about this high pass filters. Like, actually, no. Let me explain like a 3-year-old. Imagine that you cut my arm like this with the high pass filter, and I still want that arm to like function and look pretty. But dude, it's just gonna like I don't know. You know what? You get the idea. I just don't want to debate with people. Yeah, if some people are like, yeah, want to debate. Yeah, I just don't want to debate. So this one, I can actually put 2 of them. So I have one here, right? I have one here, and I'm gonna set another one. I'm setting 2 different ones. This is amazing, right? And I wanna back off on the, so for this one, I can use a little bit steeper curve. For this one, I kind of want to go a little bit more smoother. Do you get the idea, right? Huh? This one. Yeah, because that's the one grabbing the whole thing. Okay. Actually, it's not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now these both are gonna work so good together. If I could just do the like the wide band too, I can actually do it. Yeah, actually for this one, I can do that wide. Yeah, no need to overthink. Because there's no other note there. Yeah, okay, great. Because I'm not affecting this one. See, I could go wider with this one. The reason I could go wider with this one because I'm already cutting stuff here, so there's no reason for me not to go wider, so I can grab those the corners too. This is it. This is how they set it up, guys. This is how they set it up and not tell you. So now this is like literally mixing the background vocals without being in the mix, because like sometimes, I mean, this is still a good start. Just do this, and then when you move forward, you're never gonna add these stuff back, but you're gonna remove more. Well, yeah. So I get like even signal on this one. I'll leave it like that. Again, because of the microphone is so good. I wanna look at my thing. I could just go here. Again, I still have my lows. Yeah, I still. Oops. Did you realize when I put the equalizer on, my lows are gone? My lows are gone, so I can actually like ease up on these stuff. It's totally fine. Compressor is just gonna even out the rest. I guess we're fine. I can sacrifice that amount. The lows shouldn't be like so loud anyways. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't be there anyways. Okay, great. So for the background vocal theory, like you want the lows, but you don't want those lows to be like taking up all the space in the mid range either. You still want to like make them like especially look this area. You still can't afford it. Like you still can't afford it. You can't. Your lows are gonna like go up here. Your lows are gonna like fill this area, and you can't afford it. I'm sorry, you can't afford it. Like now, yeah, you can. Again, eventually, even if you use like low octave harmonies, you're still gonna have to control them, because you can't have them here in the mix. Later on in the mix, you're gonna see that you can't have them. You're just gonna see. Yeah, just wait and see. Then we mix finally. I can't believe I'm talking about mixing. Good, but too loud. I got really consistent sounds. So last check, guys. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go to my BX meter. I just wanna do the last check. So that way you don't have to struggle. You don't have to go through all that struggles, guys, because I had to go through all that struggle. Like, and then what happened? I didn't put the work in, and then I ended up like messing up, and everything like is like sounding all over the place. The loudness. So when you're recording background vocals, number one is your tightness, is your issue. Get that done. Number two is your loudness, because your loudness is going to differentiate. You have to like create that in the beginning at the source, because later that thing is going to cause you issues. That's going to cause you issues, like some parts are sounding louder and you compress it, and then you're going to hear the compressor, and some notes, just because you compressed, some notes are not going to be audible. You know, you're going to have all of these issues later on. The reason I know that you're going to have those issues, because I've been through those. Thank you so much. Nobody taught me anything. Well, I swear, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for not teaching me anything. Like, yeah, again. Anyways, so you get the idea. Again, another reason I don't want to blame people for not teaching those details. I get it. Like, yeah. But this is like the best way. You want to get it right at the source. If you really want that, like 2%, 3%, if you're after that, if you are an ambitious person and you are after that 2%, 3%, then you're my guy. Then you are my girl, you're my guy. Means we are buddies, we're friends, we're sisters. Yes, we are in the same mindset. But if you're not that person, like seriously, hit skip, bro. Right now. Right fucking now. Hit skip now. Okay. I'm only gonna play the backgrounds now. Check meter. Look at this. Not a bad dynamic issue. Do you see my peaks are around the same area and my dynamic range is like the same for this one and this one? Means we're gonna have like an equal compression when we actually limit and compress those. So amazing, so incredible. I wonder what's gonna happen if I just mute this. Yeah, nothing big. Anyways, I'm so excited for the end result. I don't know about you, but I'm just so excited, guys. So we're done with this one. By the way, I didn't do equalizer to any of these, but I could do the same thing. No, I don't want to do the same thing. Good, but too loud. I want more loudness. I want more something there. Should I do it this way? Should I do it with my... Again, the reason it doesn't sound that loud... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's not do it now. Yeah. Only reason it doesn't sound loud is because it's short. Again, long notes are always going to be perceived as loud. And short notes are always going to be perceived as not loud. That's the deal. That's the psychology behind it. That's the logic behind it. Okay, so I'm gonna end the session now. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I'm talking too much. Yeah, complaining and talking too. Okay, 42 minutes. Okay, see you guys.